Hola, hola, hola. What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? I am back home, back in the studio. Time to focus, time to do some technical analysis, time to do some trading, time to do more live streams, connect with you guys. We want to absolutely crush the charts. We want to dominate the charts. Now, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, altcoins. We can take a look at the S&P 500, absolutely exploding, guys. We've been watching this descending channel now for the last few weeks. Finally broke the resistance from this channel. S&P 500 is absolutely exploding. I do see an attempt in hitting all-time highs, potentially before the end of the week. Now, of course, it can be next week. We could have a correction from here because we have been pumping like crazy. But since we've broken out of this channel, this descending channel, we've been talking about this channel on the S&P 500 for quite some time right now. We managed to break resistance. It's absolutely flying. This is definitely helping the crypto space. We can see Bitcoin also having this big, massive pump for the last week. We can see some altcoins popping. Absolutely insane. Ethereum is doing absolutely insane. This is an Ethereum chart on the 4 hourly. We've been talking about this kind of symmetrical triangle, okay, on Ethereum, and it's just been exploding, all right, just about 10 days ago since it broke out from this symmetrical triangle. As you can see from these lower highs right over here, we broke out. We tested the resistance as support just at the $2,800. It was a perfect touch. It was a perfect entry just there, guys. Absolutely insane. Look at it right now. It's gone absolutely crazy. Now, everything's pumping. Everything's, you know, everyone's really, really bullish right now. You know, if I ask right over here in the comment section, and I'm going to go through the comment section right now. Don't you guys worry about that, okay? I just wanted to talk about the situation because it's looking extremely bullish. If I put a poll right now saying, are you bullish in crypto for the coming weeks? I bet that at least 70% of you guys are going to say that you are extremely bullish because the price is pumping. We can feel the FOMO. I really feel the FOMO. You got that right. But we need to focus, okay? We need to focus. I'm going to be working every single day on technical analysis, doing live streams, showing you my ideas, my patterns. And yeah, guys, it is time to give back to you. I was in Dubai for 9 days. I lost a little bit of focus. I got to say, I lost a little bit of focus with my technical analysis and trading. I was doing a little bit of updates, but I also wanted to have a good time and meet some people there. Had a fantastic time. But I'm home now, and this is the time where I need to focus back. Let's take a look at the comment section, guys. I have been missing you. I've been missing this live stream and also connecting with the community. What's up, Crypto Chris? How are you doing? Let's go. Hey, Andy, how are you? I'm absolutely fantastic. What's going on? I've taken a long position on VET at 76 cents, at 7.6 cents, I guess you were saying right there. Let's take a quick look at VET here for the community. Let's take a look at VET at 7.6 cents. Right, okay, so you basically longed the top of the pump. Yeah, bad. That is bad. That is really, really bad. You do not want to long here. So you say you've longed at 77. You've put 76 cents, so I assume it's 7.6 cents. Okay, because VET hasn't been at 76 cents ever in history. So yeah, you basically longed right over here. You basically longed at a critical range. You know, you got a big spike on the point of control here with a volume traded since October. Yes, this is not a good place to long. You could have longed all the way down here. We were talking about V-chain with this descending wedge. You got bullish divergence. You could have got ready for that pop out, okay? You know, before, you know, longing all the way over here, seeing this exhaustion. We talked about this on the live streams, of course. Maybe you weren't paying attention. I didn't long much. I was longing XRP, I took profits already from a lot of them. I was longing a bunch of cryptos when we were at this range and took profits too soon. But anyway, no one got broke by taking profits. So yes, yeah, this is not a great idea to long right over here. It's not a great idea. But it is true that we could consolidate at this range. We could consolidate, create a kind of a bull flag, because it is true. Look at this. We've got a wick right there. We've got this support over here. We broke down. We bounced here perfectly. That was an insane short right there to short right there. Okay. Insane back test of the support turning it into resistance. Insane descending wedge with bullish divergence, huge bullish divergence. So, you know, you should have longed here last week. Right now, it is true that everything's looking pretty strong. Everything looks, you know, the potential FOMO can come back very, very soon. It's coming fast. So a lot of people want to long. So I wouldn't be surprised of the price of the crypto assets, stocks in general as well, start pumping like crazy. So if we take a look at the 4 hourly, it is very, very possible that we are forming a kind of a bull flag here, a kind of a consolidation before we continue to the upside. Because what we got right over here is that we are getting, you know, this major resistance support level, getting that consolidation on top of this range or potential continuation. So you might be okay, but it's not the best place to long, okay? Even though we might see some price action, you're basically longing the top on V-chain. Stay cautious. Don't risk too much. All right. Because it is true that Bitcoin is also hitting a critical resistance. Bitcoin is hitting, you know, the resistance from this ascending channel that we have been talking. I've got it here on the blue. We got this high. We got this higher high. We got this, you know, next higher high hitting the resistance of this channel. Okay. With these higher lows. Also, nice, perfect channel. We've been talking about this channel for ages now. Looking for that for $47,000, $48,000. Now we are there. Now I was saying on many videos, I would be looking for shorts here. I would be looking for shorts, not for longs. It's a little bit risky. We'll be analyzing the 1 hourly chart, because if I do short this, what I want to see on the price is, you know, having multiple attempts on trying to break this high, you know, in the next coming days. If we see long wicks, okay, and big rejections, we can, you know, we are maybe going to form a kind of a Bart Simpson pattern, right? Obviously, this is not guaranteed. It's still a little bit too soon. Price action, you know, sentiment is looking pretty bullish at this moment. It is looking pretty bullish. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the price popping to the upside. Now, what we can expect here, and when I will long, and I will long this live. I will long it. Well, if I'm not live, I will long it, you know, during the day or tomorrow or whenever. But I will announce it on a daily update. And this is if we do have a pretty nice solid breakout here and a daily close above this higher high over here. This means that we are breaking the resistance from this small channel, or this big channel, this up channel over here. You could break out and back test it and continue to the upside. That will be looking pretty good. No doubt, in my opinion, that this is gonna continue up if we have a solid breakout hitting $50,000 in the next couple of days. So that's something that I'll pay attention. That will be a day trade or a small swing trade. And yeah, guys, we do have a potential of going to much higher levels on Bitcoin. I'll explain that right now. Basically, this over here can be a massive accumulation event if we are starting breaking the highs already. With the highs, we're at 46k levels, all right? 46k levels was the highs. This is the moment that we need to see if we are going to break solidly here, because this could be a spring point where you break the resistance, everyone gets extremely bullish, and this might be a fake out. This might be a spring point where you will get a correction. So I would be staying very, very cautious. If we do hit $50,000, $51,000, then any type of retracement, I'm willing to get in, because it's very likely that this 46K level will be holding as very, very strong support. Now we just hardly above this range. We just hardly above it. Could still get smacked back down. So stay very, very cautious with longing or shorting right now. Okay, I want a bit of more confirmation than on any pullback. I will be happy to long, because this is very, very likely going to be an accumulation event, and accumulation events don't end up here. They end up here. Okay, they end up here. So it's going to be a very interesting couple of weeks, guys. It's going to be a very interesting week to see what kind of reaction we do have here, to see the opportunities. And this is what I got on one of my other videos, that this could be this kind of accumulation event right here. Okay, let me just zoom out here, get this picture here with the accumulation and distribution schematic right there. Hang on one second, guys. Whoop. So basically right here. Okay, we did explain this on one of the latest videos, where we did have the summer of 2021 being an accumulation, reaccumulation back in September, and also a distribution in November, starting having another small redistribution, because you have a big massive fall here that we did have in December. Remember, guys, we did have that massive big drop first week of December. A pretty nice consolidation of over a week, or over about 2 weeks, and then another big smackdown. Okay, where did this smackdown come to? Well, it came to the middle range of the accumulation event. It came to that middle range. All right, here it's not even at the top approximately, it's at the top approximately of this range. You could arguably discuss that this has gone below the reaccumulation. Okay, it's gone below the reaccumulation right here, as you can see. And everything points out that we could see some bullish momentum in the coming weeks. So I still want confirmation, because this could easily be like a fake out spring point. You know, I've been bullish here since low $38,000. I was looking for that finally hitting this level of $47,000, $48,000, the top of the channel, and also this bearish Gartley pattern. And we are hitting one of the biggest point of controls, as you can see here on the chart. Right there, we do have this 3 spikes. Okay, and this is currently where we at right now. So there is some resistance. If we do break out from this range, it will be looking pretty good. Any type of retracement, any consolidation to continue up. So that is my take here on Bitcoin. Let me go through the comment section. Mark Dutch, thank you for joining the live stream. Hola crypto legends, our legend is back from the sandbox. Yes, I am. Thanks, Mark, for the insane support. Hit that like button. You guys know it, guys. Before we crack on here with some major altcoins, make sure to smash that like button for the algorithm. Let's get to 100 likes here in the next few seconds. Get more people in, and let's dive in here doing the analysis. Let's go through the comment section. Liked, mate Jacob, thank you very much. Junior Play, how are you doing? Missed you, says Junior Play. Miss you guys as well. Yo guys, says Pira. Right, PYR says, please, Andy says replica. What is PYR? What is that? Let's take a look at PYR. PYR US dollar. What is this? What is this? This looks pretty good. It looks like that we are finding a kind of a bottom here. I have no idea what this cryptocurrency is. It would be nice to see a little bit more data here. Okay, looks pretty good. It looks pretty solid right now. Finding a bottom. It is creating a kind of an ascending triangle, you could arguably discuss, because you are making higher highs right there with this wick. It's a little bit too volatile for me, but you're making higher highs right there, and you do have a very solid resistance. This looks like that this is going to pop. This does look like that this might pop out from this major resistance level at $23. If it does solidly break $23, I think it's very likely it's going to go to much higher levels. Just to keep it here pretty simple. Massive hype right over here back in October, November. Massive big correction. finding a floor, making higher lows. This looks like it is ready to start making some bullish momentum, no doubt about that. This chart looks pretty good, just keeping it simple with this kind of accumulation that is happening right now. Jacob, ¿qué tal? Muy bien, Clarice. Hola. How are you? ¿Qué pasa, Moreno? Lauren, how are you? Yes, I did get some sun there back in Dubai. Andy, my crypto legend. Terra, how are you? Bishare, welcome back, bro. I'm very happy to be back. I want to really focus with the community. Big things coming. Do insane technical analysis for my community. Knowing your opinion, of course. Absolutely. In the comment section. Clear and loud. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Mark Dutch. Let's take a look. Hey, Andy, where did you learn Spanish? I am guessing you spent time in Andalusia. No, I was actually born. I was born here in Spain. So my mum is British and my dad is Spanish. I was born and raised in Spain. So Spanish is my first language, by the way. So yes, I learnt English. I basically been speaking to my mum in English since I was born. Right, let's take a look. Can you take a look at Gods Unchained? Yes, why not? Let's take a look at Gods Unchained. Gods Unchained. Gods, right. Let's take a look at this one. I'm not sure if we will have some price data here on TradingView. Maybe yes, maybe not. This one just got an absolute smack in December of 2021. It's probably finding a base. It is probably finding a base. Yeah, not much to say about this one. It's finding a floor. I'm not going to deny that. It is finding kind of a floor here. And it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It is getting above these short-term lower highs. So these could react as pretty nice support. We're going to retrace to potentially 5618 Fibonacci levels and continue up. It is in a very, very aggressive downtrend now. This is trying to spot the bottom, right? Because if this does pump to this range, Gods Unchained, to this $2 range, we got big support right there. If it pumps to that level, you know, this would be a shorting opportunity. You are in a big aggressive downtrend still. So if you start breaking this level, then it will be looking pretty good. Not much to add here. I'm not going to get any indicators on this one or any volume profile because it's just, yeah, we haven't got much price data and it's just in a big, massive downtrend. So stay cautious with this one. Let's take a look at some top 20, top 50 altcoins, guys, such as Avalanche. These ones where there's huge gains to be made. XRP, you know, all of these that can be traded on Bybit. You can buy and hold any of these ones, yes, of course, and do a 10, 20x in the next coming months. But we want to focus on trading. Let's take a look at some top 50 altcoins, such as, you know, Avalanche. I am actually in a long on Avalanche. Why? This is the only long that I've got right now. All of my longs that I did do a few weeks ago, they were all in profit. I took profit. I was kind of, you know, in a small vacation, doing a little bit of work as well, doing some meetings. But I wasn't focused. I wasn't focused with my trading. If you're not focused on your trading, don't trade. Don't trade. Leave it. Just let it go. And I was in some long positions before I went to Dubai. And in Dubai, they were all in pretty good profit. So I just closed them all. So yeah, why am I in a long position on Avalanche? Well, this is something that I did post a tweet on the Bitcoinsensus Twitter account. Okay, you can check it out. I think it was yesterday, where Avalanche has basically broken out from this lower high trend line. Okay, it's broken out of this lower high trend line, but most importantly, it has broken out of the last lower high from the trend line, because you can break a trend line right over here and this could be a big massive fake out. But as soon as you get above this last lower high, this gives me confidence. I traded the breakout here of this, you know, potential cup and handle, and this cup and handle, you want to see cup and handles back at the top basically of a trend. It's much better, not at the bottom. But you can see that resistance, nice round formation right there. This is looking at the daily. The handle, you're starting to break out here, and it's looking pretty solid. So I see Avalanche maybe in the next coming days hitting 100 or even $110, and that would be the technical target, okay, of this cup and handle. All right, it's just it's a potential textbook target. It is true that we do have big volume profile at this range, and we are currently above this solid range over here. So I do see some big price action for Avalanche. This is if Bitcoin behaves. We need to see Bitcoin behave, because if Bitcoin starts retracing heavily, we are going to see all the altcoins, you know, going down also. So stay very cautious, guys. We should have longed all the way back here last week on altcoins. We can take a look at XRP. XRP was excellent. I wanted to long XRP all the way up to $1. I already took profits at about 85 cents. I entered at 75 cents, took profit at 85 cents already. Let's take a look 1 second at XRP. But these are the ones that we need to take a look at, guys. Let's take a look at and take advantage. Yeah, I'm in the long here on Avalanche right over here. I entered around about $91. I will be protecting my position as soon as we break the highs, if we do, because this is a little bit risky. I'm longing a little bit here at the top. So yeah, guys, if you are interested to trade and you are an experienced trader, you want to support the channel also, you got an insane bonus on Bybit down below. Now it's up to $4,620. They have added over $500, so you can trade with that. Let's take a look at XRP, because XRP on a live stream about a week ago, no, actually more than a week ago, we were taking a look at XRP, all right, here. Let me just zoom out here on the daily, all right? We were talking about this uptrend. We were talking about XRP being in a pretty solid uptrend, where you had this high over here, right? You had this consolidation creating higher lows, this high already. Then you, with this point and this point, you've already got a channel creation. Look how solid we have been bouncing at this support. And you know, it looks like that we just want to pop here to the upside. When I was bullish, when I put my long position here on XRP, it was all the way down here where we did have a swing failure pattern just right there. We had this wick, we had a big massive candle with a huge amount of volume. Let me just get the volume in here for you guys, because this was the moment that I entered the trade. I was saying, right, this is looking pretty solid. We got a huge candle of volume. We haven't seen a volume like this for ages. You are retracing, you know, all the way to the 618 and even slightly lower, and consolidating, and you're getting supported from these higher lows. It was worth getting into that trade. It was definitely worth it. So short a small stop loss. As soon as you saw this wick here, the 1 hourly closing above this range, okay, then, you know, you put stop loss right there below this wick just in case it fails. But the risk to reward here was absolutely crazy. I took profits here just below 85 cents, which was more than enough for me. So yeah, XRP looking pretty solid. I think XRP can go to round about the $1 range in the next coming days potentially. But I want to go through the comment section, okay? I will get ready in between the next couple of days and do some insane technical analysis, explaining the patterns, explaining why we got support, resistance, so you guys can get it, okay? Now I'm just looking at all of these charts that I was looking at a few weeks ago. I want to focus on some new stuff. Where are there opportunities? These opportunities have passed already. Let's find the next opportunities, right? So I longed the top and short the bottom, says Paria. Yeah, I know. It happens. I feel like, I mean, I'm longing Avalanche right now just because I can see that there can be a push up. Avalanche is one lagging behind. It seems like it is lagging from the altcoins. If we take a look at CoinGecko, it seems like we are having a small altcoin season. You take a look at the last 7 days and last 24 hours. Waves is absolutely exploding. I was not expecting this from Waves. $50 it is trading right now. It is up 29% today. Waves is an absolutely insane project. We got Aave up 20% today. Thorchain 16%. We are seeing, you know, kind of an alt season. It is happening. So let's take a look at the comment section. If you're happy Andy's back, feel free to hit the like button, says Mark Dirch. Absolutely, no doubt. Never long the top. Very true. You got to avoid it. I know you feel like long and you feel like missing out and you want to long, but I am short with Ethereum. My liquidation is at 3,800. You think, should I get out before I get liquidated, or you think there will be any correction anytime soon, says Monty Help. Well, I mean, this is the thing, guys. We haven't got any signals yet of weakness. I mean, this is the thing. We know that this is a major resistance. There's no signs of weakness right now. We need to see multiple attempts in trying to get above this range and start and maybe correct, and then you could see some sign of weakness. If you short here right now, you are basically shorting against the trend. You know, we've got a big nice uptrend here. This is on the 4 hourly. You know, are there any signs of you know, not even any signs of bearish divergence? You know, RSI is making higher highs here on the 4 hourly. It is making higher highs on the price action. It looks pretty solid. So yeah, but we are consolidating here. This is good. If we start seeing a couple of attempts with some wicks, you will see some signs of weakness here. And when you see these wicks with some bearish divergence on the RSI, that could be definitely a sign of weakness, and you could have a pretty nice correction. So stay cautious. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because I mean, as you said, you are in a short in Ethereum. Your liquidation price is at 3,800. Let me give you my opinion. I think Ethereum can hit the 3,800. This is the pattern the symmetrical triangle that I got. And you know, if we take a look at Wyckoff accumulation and distribution events, let me just get the VPVR here out of the way. It is pretty clear that this has been an accumulation because the price popped up. This has been a reaccumulation, price up. This has been a distribution event. All right. This could very much look like an accumulation event. We are already seeing that pop up. We are breaking resistance levels. I would stay cautious. You know, we are starting this week a potential new big uptrend. So I would be looking for longs from here. We are getting above, you know, these lower highs already. Remember, lower highs. We were creating that bearish structure. Lower highs. Everything is bearish when you create lower highs. As soon as you start getting above the last lower highs, it is looking pretty solid. You are very likely going to start creating higher lows and form a new uptrend. So the trade that I would look here for Ethereum would be longing on a correction. Okay, but we just got so many big support levels. This one would be too soon. If it breaks down and comes all the way down here, even better. We want to see a nice solid correction and then continue up. It is a little bit overextended in my opinion. It would be nice to see some nice corrections. I'm looking for longs if we do correct. Okay, if we do correct, I will be looking for longs. So that would be my plan. Dot analysis. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Absolutely. I didn't trade Polkadot. I was trading a few altcoins, but we did analysis on the live streams on Polkadot. Looked pretty insane. What we were talking about on Polkadot was these great bullish divergence that we were having. Let me get another chart here on Polkadot. I've got a bit of too much of a mess on that chart, just to keep it simple here for the live streams and talk about what is happening on Polkadot. You know, it is hitting a critical resistance right now. We have been talking about Polkadot and these altcoins for the last few weeks. We are seeing the bears getting exhausted. We are seeing signs of bullish divergence, descending wedge, hitting critical support levels. It is time for a big major bounce, and it's what is happening. You know, it's happened for the last week. So Polkadot, well, you know, this area was looking already pretty good for a long position. You got the descending wedge, was very likely going to break the resistance level and hit the next major resistance. Where would you take profits if you long here, is your question. Well, at resistance, at big resistance, you know, this is a very nice long trade. You are getting that reaction at the resistance. So if you long in here, you are aiming your stop loss and your take profit right there at a big major resistance. So what would be my take on Polkadot? Well, now what would be the next move? If Polkadot does correct from here, I would be looking for long positions. So there are two scenarios here. They are both longs, because I wouldn't long here because the price action looks pretty good. This could have an insane breakout. And I'm just going to look at this major level. This is on the daily. Let's zoom out on the 4 hourly. Zoom in, sorry, on the 4 hourly. And I know that this level already would be an insane level to long if it does come down to this range. Why? Because this is the price action from January, February, and March of Polkadot. We got this, you know, these lower highs. You starting to you break out from this lower high structure. This was already looking really good right here when you are creating these higher lows, breaking out of the resistance of this descending wedge. Like I said, if the market does correct, we are getting that reaction at this level. If the market does correct from this range, don't get bearish, get bullish, because it's very, very likely you will get a big fat bounce at this level. In the case of Polkadot, it will be potentially in between $18 and $20. If you see that volatility and that reaction at that range, you got a big resistance right there at the just below $20. Just below $20 on Polkadot. You got a big point of control from the volume traded in between January, February, and March. Okay, basically February, late January and February, and you're currently above those levels. All of this traded zone here from March and February, late January, is really solid. That is going to be a big solid base. So if the price of Polkadot does retrace, it's going to be an insane good opportunity, in my personal opinion. You could arguably discuss that you will be forming an inverted head and shoulder where you do have this resistance at the $24 range, slightly below $24. Okay, $23.50. You got that reaction here. You got this low. You got this lower low. You are retesting the resistance again, just slightly below $24. If you correct here now, you are hitting a super strong point of control, which is at the between $18 and $20 range. It's very, very likely, looking at the price structure, that the bears have already lost momentum and the bulls are going to step in. If it comes down to $18, $20 range, Polkadot, it's going to be a golden opportunity, in my personal opinion. It very, very likely will be forming a right shoulder, and will be attempting to break this range. I would be looking for a swing trade if Polkadot does give us that opportunity of going down in between $18 and $20. It's only $2.50 away, $2-3 away. If that does happen, you can see the structure here, right? And I can give you an example on Ethereum where, you know, a lot of the times descending wedges are followed by inverted head and shoulders. And I can give you, you know, one perfect example here on Ethereum. Where do we have one? There we have it. All right, we have it right there. This is Ethereum back in February of 2021. And what happened here on Ethereum is that we had a descending wedge. We got these lower highs right there. We got these lower lows right there, low and low. You break out from the wedge, it is a signal that you bottomed out, right? Just to give you an example here, descending wedge. What happens in descending wedges? You create lower lows. You create lower lows. Once you break out of the wedge, you are very likely going to create a higher low. So you do have a kind of a neckline right here, right? And this is what I'm talking about with Ethereum right now, where you do have a major resistance zone. You create this low, this lower low, break out of the wedge, higher low. It's moon time, baby, right? It's moon time. It's time to make some price action to the upside. So if I just zoom in here to what is happening right now on Ethereum. No, not Ethereum. I'm talking about Polkadot. Polkadot. You got this kind of scenario that could happen. You got this descending wedge structure with lower lows, lower highs, low, lower low. If it starts correcting from this major resistance zone, don't panic. Get ready, because you are potentially going to create a higher low, and that will be your opportunity. Is this going to happen? No, but if it does, I am ready to long that. I am ready to long at this level in between $18 and $20. So this is why you do not know. It doesn't matter if the price goes up or down. You just need to be ready for those levels. When I see the chart, okay, let me just tell you a secret here. If you want to be a pro trader, no doubt. If you look at the chart and you say, I don't know if I should long or should I short now. Should I short or should I long? Because I don't know where the price is going to go. No, what you need to do is take a look at the levels that are below you and take a look at the levels that are above you. Where could the price go and stop? Take a look at major support, resistance, Fibonacci. Obviously, I'm going to be here to talk about that on the live streams, on daily updates, and you need to get ready and react once you hit those levels. The bearish case scenario for a big bullish case scenario in the midterm for Polkadot would be this. You are hitting resistance. Now, overall, this would be a short opportunity, but I gotta say, Bitcoin, altcoins, they are looking pretty bullish. You could smack out of this resistance. I would much more prefer seeing a correction down to this range. Big point of control, okay? Big resistance, very likely going to turn into support. And just out of curiosity, we could get the Fibonacci retracement from this low to the highs, and 618 is slightly below, but you might see some kind of reactions. But basically the 618 is actually at perfection with this horizontal red line, which is the biggest point of control from the volume traded in between January, February, and March. So yeah, 618 with the biggest point of control. It is a risk right there. If you start seeing some spikes, I would get into a long position, stop loss below the last big spike, and try and ride it all the way to these highs. That would be my game plan. If this game plan doesn't happen, well, there's another game plan here, which would be the bullish one. If this does break resistance in the next coming days, $24 range, I want to see a good breakout. I want to see 26. I want to see 20, 27 maybe. Any type of correction down to this range or close to this range would be good to add some positions. To add positions, small positions into this retracement for that next leg up. Because then it will be looking very, very bullish. You are basically getting above the last lower highs, right? You are getting above the last lower highs. This is a very important last lower high right there that we do need to get above. So it will be looking pretty good. I mean, that's my take on Polkadot. BTC bull trap. Okay. We got someone here that says it's a bull trap. We got, my question here for the community was, are you bullish in crypto for the coming weeks? 74% are bullish. The people, we got a little bit of too much people that are bullish. This is good, or it can be bad. Where's Rene Montenegro? I've got the most insane bear here in the community. I cannot see him. Seb, thank you for joining, my man. Mark Dutch. I got Seb and Mark Dutch, my strongest moderators here in the comment section. Thank you guys for the insane support. Hi Andy, can you check XRP? Like I said, XRP looks pretty good. There was a harmonic pattern on XRP. I need to analyze this week, but there was a pretty exciting harmonic pattern on XRP. I just can't remember which one it was. I'm not sure if it was a butterfly pattern, but it was indicating from this high to the low to this high to this low over here. Yeah, with the fib levels, yeah, it could go all the way up to the $1.10, and it's also hitting the high of this resistance. We could see a pretty big spike on XRP. I'll be doing a video on XRP. I will be analyzing the situation and looking for those trading opportunities. No doubt about that. But I only just got back today. I just wanted to make a live stream, say hello to the community, just to let you know that I am back, and I will be focusing on daily updates on live streams and absolutely dominating the chart with you guys together, okay? Looking for those strong opportunities, not trying to be right, not trying to be wrong, just trying to make some money here with you guys together as a community, which is absolutely what I want to do, okay? So I'm absolutely insanely happy. Right. Insanely happy about that. Right, I got here Crypto Alchemist saying Putin declares friendly countries can pay for oil and gas in Bitcoin. Huge news not being covered in Western news. Okay, it is pretty insane news actually. So yeah, no doubt Bitcoin and crypto is going to be used. So yeah, that's absolutely insane. Let me go through the comment section here quickly, guys. Wow, I've got an insane amount of comments. Dot is not going under $20 right now. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We're just talking about the scenarios, okay? If it does go to around about $20 and between $18 and $20, it would be a very good long position because you have insane support. You cannot say it is not going. We do not know where the price is going, okay? Whoever says the price is not doing this or is doing that, you better run. You better run because nobody knows what the price action will do. You can look at the probabilities on how we can react and take advantage and protect yourself responsibly to make money. If you don't do that, you will lose money in this game. No doubt about that. BTC, a lot of selling and short right now. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. We are at a critical range on Bitcoin. Don't be surprised that we will see some kind of correction here. We got, this is a bearish Gartley. This is a moment that you actually short. If we start, if we are going to consolidate here, a lot of people might disagree and think that this is a bull flag. No. This is an insane bull flag and we're going to break out. Okay. It is also a possibility, but we are hitting critical resistance. And look at this. If I zoom out here of the price action that we have created in between November and November of 2021 till today, I'm looking at 6-7 months. Biggest point of controls, you have them right here. One of them is where we're currently at $48,000. We were calling for this level to have a reaction. I was longing from here. I was bullish from here. We got a bunch of people saying we're going down. I'm saying, we are creating higher lows. This looks pretty strong. I think there's a higher probability in going up. I don't know where the hell the price is going to go. And, this is the thing when we have these people, being so sure about themselves saying we're going to here, we're going to go here, we're going to go there. No, guys, if you talk like that, it's not how you should talk. We're looking at the probabilities. I think there is a probability here in the next coming hours. If we do start seeing those reactions here at this level, we'll start seeing some wicks and getting those retracements, trying to attempt to break $48,000 successfully. It will correct. There will be a moment that the bears will step in and will correct the market. And we do have some patterns that could back that up, which is this bearish harmonic pattern. We got the resistance from this channel, higher lows, higher highs here slightly. I mean, we were talking about this since we were at these levels, that we were going to get a reaction here. If the price is very likely to come here and it's very likely to stop here, and it's what's happened. So this is how technical this could get. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Check out the videos from last week. Can you check Aave? Aave has been absolutely exploding, I've heard. No, I haven't heard actually. We actually checked it out here. It's second place, 24 hours. The last 24 hours up 20%. Insane. I mean, look at this. This is what I got on the chart. Oh my. I got this in the chart, guys. Yeah, we got a harmonic pattern basically here. This was drawn, when we were having this price action, calling for this being the low, calling for this low and getting the price action to the point D here. on this this harmonic pattern, which would be around about the $278. This could actually go up there in the next coming days, but I need to focus. I'll have to focus and check out the levels. So far really good on this. So far really good, because we have got above the last lower high, the last macro lower high, which is this one over here. This is the last macro lower high, and we got big support. That was resistance. It is breaking above that range. This is always looking pretty insane. This is very likely going to go to much higher levels. So yeah. Do you use logarithmic chart? No, not for support and resistance levels. It is usually the normal chart. I don't use logarithmic. Logarithmic is more for curves, but not for support and resistance or trend lines, uptrend lines. No. Watch your stream all last week. How the hell did you predict this? Absolutely insane. I mean, this is the beauty about getting people, you know. I am going to be wrong also, okay? But if I'm wrong and if I see a trade, I will have a very short, tight stop loss, okay? So you can get protected. But yeah, that's insane. I really like that. Thank you for that. Got some people here recognizing that we were talking about this scenario, and yeah. Thanks so much. I really want to concentrate and do big things with the community. Whoever's a subscriber, make sure to smash up the like button, because we are definitely going to dominate the chart, no doubt. I'm going to absolutely focus a few hours and make these videos out for the community. So you guys, what you need to do is just smash up the like button, because we're going to be an insane community here, no doubt about that, and we will crush the charts, I'm telling you, no doubt. Guys, this is good. I'm gonna end up the stream right now. I'm exhausted, just got back home today, and I wanted to jump in live because I felt that I haven't given to my community. Quick update, stay cautious here. I'm in a long position on Avalanche, but I'm a little bit, I mean, Avalanche is looking pretty good, because it is actually breaking, you know, above. It is actually breaking above, you know, the last lower high structure. It is looking pretty good. But I'm just cautious about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is at a critical resistance. If Bitcoin does correct, you know, in the next couple of days, it will push the altcoins down. It will push the altcoins down. So no matter how bullish an altcoin can look, if Bitcoin looks bearish because it's hitting critical resistance, it will push it down. So yeah, I would be a little bit cautious with this position. I will protect it right away, but it's looking pretty solid, just getting above this last lower high. It does look like that we can see some pretty nice bullish momentum on Avalanche. Stay cautious, guys. Bitcoin is at critical resistance, big point of control right there around about the $48,000 range. Big spikes here on the VPVR from the volume traded for the last 4 or 5 months. Stay cautious. We've got this ascending channel. It's hitting the resistance. We've got the bearish Gartley. This is no time to long, okay? Could we break out like this tomorrow? Yes, but it doesn't matter. There are opportunities every single day, guys. Thank you for the insane support. Make sure to smash up that like button. And yeah, guys, this is going to be it. I'm exhausted, actually, but I really wanted to say hello to the community. Seb, thank you very much. Mark Dutch, thank you very much. Guys, it's going to be an insane few weeks, okay? Stay cautious with a Bitcoin. Let it do what it needs to do. You know, if it's going to consolidate here and correct, let it do the thing, okay? I'll be doing an insane analysis, an insane video update for you guys with some potential scenarios, some potential levels. Make sure to smash up the like button. Only for experienced traders. Use the links down below for trading. Prime XBT Bybit. Only for experienced. If you have no clue, don't click on the link. You will lose money. Smash up the like button. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We've got the latest news and technical analysis idea. Russia grants a license to trade digital currencies. This is the latest news that we got right now on the Bitcoinsensus website. It's totally free information. You can take a look here. There are guides. There are all sorts here for any people that are new, and good information. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.